Protected from on high? Sounds like the Drow. Master Halsin said he was tougher than he had any right to be. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A Mind Flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a Mind Flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of Mind Flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. Mind Flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new Mind Flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. The thing is, I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. None of us can even get close. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, Remember the vial. Remember your oath.
One step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Wyvern poison. Never tried it, and I hope to keep it that way.
Better a quick draft than Ceramorphosis, nonetheless.
Better than becoming a mind flayer. Keep it, in case things start to go very wrong.
Something over there.
That's curious.
I just want a little look. On my way.
What's going on, switchboard? Whisper, whisper, whisper.
How much farther can I go?
Finally made it past the start.
My Sylvanas, I just want my bed.
Indolence breeds madness.
You have my attention.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
No time to rest. Have to keep going.
Find our master. Return to me then. Tell me what you find. Tell only me. Understand?
Oh, I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
I want to have a word.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her. Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
It's our job to get her safe, not yours. Care what Mole says. Stupid and reckless.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible or boring. You see nothing out of the ordinary. When you turn back, there's no trace of the child.
And again. Swing and swing and... Oh! Step, parry, strike, damn it! It's just not landing. Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword. Like this, then. Focus. Focus. And strike! Yes! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use. Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes. Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
You're exposed now. You sound like your father.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel. Might have to teach the rest of us that trick then. Expect half these blades will break the first time they strike a goblin skull. I've had to make do with what I could scavenge.
Blood excites me.
True. Right. Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days. Damn druids. Uses wooden tools.
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake.
It is if we end up dead.
Our best chance to make it to Baldur's Gate is on our own. This place is lost. Please, I can handle myself. It's others that are the issue. You are looking at Lorroakan's newest apprentice. Yes, that Lorroakan. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramazes Tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
Don't be fooled by mere gossip. The byproducts of ignorance and jealousy. I've admired Lorroakan for years. Never dreamed he'd answer my letter. But I've worked myself to the bone for this. Few can match me in either magic or talent. The names Rolan and Lorroakan will be known far and wide. You'll see. I'd die if I met Lorroakan.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. Look, It ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh. Your cheeks aren't nearly ruddy enough, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. Hey, bother. Take care now, sweetie.
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to...
No helping it. We're exposed now.
Let's see what this does.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You! Move! You're right. I wish you weren't. I really do. Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
Your soft heart will be the death of us. You'd better be right.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Let me out, you bunch of softies!
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break, hmm? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important. We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Hmm? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. The way you got Korga to release the girl. In short, I've grown to trust you. I was being quite sincere, I assure you. The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. No. It cannot be cured. And I assure you I've left no page unturned in reaching that conclusion. I can keep this condition under control, as indeed I've done for a significant amount of time, but that was under different circumstances altogether. Home, in Waterdeep. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical. We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard-won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost. Splendid. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Every last one of ya!
I wonder what's past this.
You thieves are all boring. Even your cages are boring. You're a long way from home, ain't you, Underdwarf? Get me out of here, and I'll introduce you to my tribe. You'd like 'em. The power of the Absolute, of course. Priestess Gut will tell you all about her and get you branded. You won't believe what you can do once you've got the blessing of the Absolute. You won't regret it, promise. Happily. Lead the...
That might be worth a look. Breathe deep and move. Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
Boss would rip you for talking that way. Did some bleeding arts show up to save the druid? I'll cut you to pieces.
What are you doing? It's me, Sazza!
You and them other idiots mucked up the old raid. The Absolute don't like failures.
I ain't a failure. I'll be an hero when I tell the boss about this place. And you'll be maggot food.
I'll be telling the boss myself. Kill him!
There we go again. Death's close at hand. Well, peace.
I am fury. I am death.
roll in my favor. On the double.
I will ascend.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Time to strike.
Moving.
Good idea, I think.
Victory awaits. Taking position. Tazeth!
Let's light them up.
I am fury. I am death.
Still alive, so that's progress. No one's stopped me yet. looking ahead. No traps, please. Another step forward. Trap. Be cautious. With a flick of the wrist.
Thought I was never gonna get out of there. Good to be free again, gotta say. I'll introduce you to my whole tribe and put in a good word for you. See you at the camp.
I'll be keeping an eye. Understand?
If I choose to kill you, you will not even see it.
Over here! Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others? There. Can you see it? Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours. And you, keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
No messes? How dull. I'd much rather be dripping with this pretty boy's blood.
You flirt, but I have other business. Now, I saw you on the ship. didn't I? Nod? Splendid. And now you're going to tell me exactly what you and those tentacled freaks did to me. Don't lie to me.
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on? I saw into your mind. They took you. Just the same as me. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. Indeed we are. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. A pleasure. So, do you know anything about these worms? No. Of that much we can be certain. These worms are already affecting me. I can feel it. Now, what to do about it? Perhaps if you lost a follower or two, I prefer to travel in smaller groups. It's more intimate. I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't a bad idea. Safety in numbers, after all. And I hate to turn down an invitation. All right. Maybe I'll see you there. Good luck.
This calls for careful footwork.
Danse macabre.
I will ascend. This is your end.
Survival is all that matters.
need to find a way forward. With haste. Nothing important is ever easy. Blood comes easy these days. Swift as my feet can carry me. What's in here? Here we go.
Thank you, Gibblebuck. Everything all right out there? I told him it wasn't safe out there. Get inside and I'll rustle up some bandages.
Who the hell? You're dead!
I don't fancy their chances.
Swift and lethal.
At least things have stayed interesting. Don't waste a step. Wish I had a bag of holding.
Battle
No
has
more
taken
prayers.
its toll.
Only
I should
silence.
rest.
Must be lonesome to be a forgotten god.
Who are those prayers for? Normally the patron god is obvious. Not here.
Elminster's not around, so it might as well.
I've got a long road ahead.
Keep looking. Something's up.
This place is falling apart. Could have happened by itself.
No such thing as coincidences. Loot to be had.
Taking my time in the shadows.
Bad for one's back, this.
This is your end.
Blood follows me everywhere.
Imperative.
Victory awaits.
Let's have a look.
Hey, what's up? What you need?
Breathe deep and move.
I don't know what kind of advice you need, but what is it? What to do?
Light on my feet. Open up. What's that? I don't know what that did. This place wasn't built for the living. Come on, open up.
careful not to trigger that thing.
Take heed. I see a trap. Take heed. I see a trap.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Blackith's will be done. Without delay. These scribes were armed, for all the good it did them.
I wonder what was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
Helms! Something just woke up down here.
May the gods take you first. Light on my feet. Battle of wits. With glee.
I will ascend. Fall, damn you.
And away I go. A rough tempest I will raise.
Time to strike. Let us cheat death.
Can't give up. Got to press on.
Unleash me. It shall be done.
Victory awaits.
Look at that. Jurgle, the scribe of the dead. This chapel must be ancient.
Time to press ahead. I'll give it a shot. Looks like someone wanted to bury their secrets. A couple turns should do it. lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me. Right, as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life? An arbiter of certain matters. But that is not important now. Wilt thou answer my question? So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life? In death, that is so. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Going a little longer now. Your kind will punish you for consorting with us.
My name is Lae'zel K'Choki. And my kin will understand my need for servants. They will help you, but only if I ask.
Always room for more?
My, what manner of place is this?
A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that? Love. Was that? They do know how to write them in Cormyr, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service. Charmed, I'm sure, in more ways than one. We should have a chat, you and I, but not here. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come. There, middle of somewhere. The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last. Not easily rattled, I see. Good. Makes the next part that much more straightforward. What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain. Oh, a mere trifle. How dear is one's soul, really? A rhetorical question, of course, but let me venture an answer. It's worth very little with a tadpole in your head. One skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that. Take all the time you need, but make up your mind before you're counting down with tentacles. Try to cure yourself, shop around, beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease. I'll be around, watching you squirm like a tadpole through a nice, juicy brain. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
back of the crevice lies a bag enfolded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth. The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. You have no doubt. A spider egg is nestled within. The spiders scatter, and you stash the bag. Something clinks among the coins.
Let's get going. Should mind my step.
Do you think your kin search for you, Blazer?
I know they do not. It is my responsibility to cleanse myself.
They pursued the Nautiloid. Perhaps they were trying to free you.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
I can't stop the bleeding, Bray.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
He's hurt badly. An owlbear got him deep. If there's anything you can do...
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Useless. Your mind's
Protect them. He's a true soul.
Mind him!
He will...
Edwin!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin. We know that all too well, sir, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives, survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here. We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost. What? And just... leave Ed? I suppose he'd want us to go on. Find a way to honor his sacrifice.
May the Absolute guide us.
They spoke of the Absolute. Same as that goblin's Sazza.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Things abandon their hosts as soon as they need to. Parasites.
All the more reason to rid ourselves of our own uninvited guests.
Your sour face is tiring, Shadowheart.
Albert.
By all means leave if I am
Nest
so
must be nearby.
distasteful.
That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Salutations. On my way.
Assume nothing.
Dum vita est species. I'm ready. Wits and blades, always sharp.
Action, not reaction.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Lost in thought.
the gods are watching me.
Got to keep fighting. Let me strike true. Heading there.
Time to strike. Tazith.
A tale for the ages. Nemesis.
Talk to me. Heading there.
I am fury. I am death. In my best interest.
Mistra Rill.
Torment.
I am fury. I am death. Taking position.
Let's end this.
What fools these mortals be.
Ready. Bleed for me.
I will ascend. This is your end.
Creator. Destroyer.
My injuries need tending. Can't afford to let up.
I will ascend.
I speak, they burn.
What's the plan?
Allow me to demonstrate. Seems like the best way.
I'm ready. Victory awaits.
Gone with the weave.
don't mind if I do.
An owlbear egg. I'll peel that one later.
My energy wanes. Time to rest.
Alright, here we go. I'm done with this one for now, guys.